Hello, guys. Good day. This is Anna of Reinforcement Club. Today, we are going to talk about journaling for mental health. Now, these days, in the midst of the hustles and bustles of the world, we need a good place, a perfect place for us to express our thoughts, feelings, behaviors, and experiences in a safe place. And one of the safest place which could be handy for us is our journal. We also need to take care of our mental health. Even though we're working on our relationships, we're working on our profession, career, building empire, you know, looking after our finances, we also need to take care of our mental health. Now, journaling is the practice of regularly writing down thoughts, feelings, experiences, and it may take any forms from traditional paper and pen diaries to digital and even creative outlets like art journaling. Now, the purpose of journaling basically it is, we can use it as a self-reflection because it allows us and every individual to reflect on our thoughts, behaviors, and life events, especially those events that we don't want to forget. Precious ideas, innovations, which we can use for innovation, and you know, we love to recall, or we hate to recall, but we don't want to forget. Another thing about journaling is it helps us process our emotion. You know, it helps us process and understand what's going on in our head and our body, our feelings. And in that way, we can do goal setting on our journal. So it aids in setting and tracking and achieving personal goals. Also, journal helps us facilitate in thought processes and helping us to solve problems as well as making decisions. So, like for example, on my journal, I write down what have I learned today and how to improve. Sometimes, if there are things that's going on in my head, like let's just say I had a negative experience, I just write down and make a solution out of it on a journal, rather than thinking about it over and over again in my head, overthinking, and I couldn't touch the thoughts, the ideas that I have. So it's way better to put it on a paper and make it more tangible, so you can attack it. Like attack it by means of making solutions and execute the solutions for the most part. Journaling also enhances our creativity by providing us a space for free expression. That's the best part. The benefits of journaling, it actually helps a lot in our mental health by means of reducing symptoms of anxieties and depression by providing us an outlet for expressing our feelings. So if we're looking forward about what's going to happen tomorrow, we're quite anxious about it. You can just write it down. And when we write it down, it's actually scattered around ideas. And then we prioritize what we have, what's the first thing to be done tomorrow. And it reduces our feeling of anxiousness in that way because you know the target before tomorrow starts. You know what you're going to do by the time you wake up in the morning and you get up from bed. And also, journaling reduces our stress by organizing our thoughts and reducing mental clutter. So I have said a while ago, as I've said a while ago, our ideas and thoughts could be scattered. But when we journal, we can come up with such a wonderful prioritization of what's going to happen tomorrow, a kind of priority which is in favor to us and to us only. And journaling improves our emotional awareness and it helps us self-regulate because we were able to come up with our priorities ahead. We were able to come up with ideas about ourselves. We get to know ourselves more by journaling. Like for example, if we're planning to do something tomorrow and we didn't do it, and we plan again and we didn't do it, we made a commitment which we don't even execute. So we already have an idea that sometimes our commitment wouldn't make sense. And you know exactly what to improve. Because if you're serious, quite serious about something, and when you commit, you really got to do it. Rain or shine, whether you like it or not. It has to be done. Now, another good thing about journaling is it enhances our memory and understanding of events and experiences. So there are some things that we don't want to forget, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And we'd be happy enough to write it on a journal and then read it after 5 years, 10 years, or by the time when we get old. And journaling, in the most part, it encourages us to come up with routine. And in that way, we can able to discipline ourselves. Discipline is freedom. Because it's freedom because you know the best things in life, the good results that we encounter in our life, we have to be consistent about it. And sometimes we're not going to be 100% every day. But with journaling, writing down what we have to do, you have to show up. Whether you're 100% or not, show up until you get the work done. Show up, whatever it takes. And, journaling, in a way, it helps us come up with solutions. So when we write down our problems on the journal, it improves our critical thinking and problem-solving abilities. Problem-solving abilities. Yes, of course, when you write down your journal, you're going to brainstorm with yourself. You research for answers, options, or even ask your mentors, ask your friend for a better perspective so you can come up with the best solution ever. So bring out all the options and pick the right one, which is best for you. And another best thing about journaling is it improves our physical health by reducing stress-related illness. So, as I've mentioned a while ago, these are the good things about the benefits, good benefits about journaling. So in that way, we can look after ourselves more. Well, speaking about how in the world you are going to journal your thoughts, your experiences, your behaviors, your feelings, well, you can try traditional journaling. So that's what I'm doing. Pen and paper, physical notebook, or a diary. Dear diary, I have met him today. So whatever suits you. Traditional journaling is one of them. You can also do digital journaling. You can write down your feelings on a phone or iPod. Apps, any digital platforms to record your thoughts. You can also do bullet journaling. Bullet journaling means combining your to-do lists, schedules, and diary entries in a structured format. You can also try art journaling, drawings, sketches, and other artistic expressions, which will be completed whenever you're available or every day. And gratitude journaling. So I've tried this before. Every time you wake up in the morning, write down your 10 things to be thankful for. Focus on writing things that you are grateful for. It's a good warm-up in the morning. It's a good start because you're already thankful. Even those little things, even the oxygen in the environment, your good health, you can still able to talk to your spouse, to your girlfriend or boyfriend. You can still able to text. You have good health. Anything, even smallest things to be thankful for. You can write down in your gratitude journal. And you can also do prompt journaling. So responding to specific prompts or questions to guide your writing process. So you can, like for example, I have here on my screen prompt journaling. So let's just prompt journaling. So I'm gonna find out on my screen actually. So here, prompt journaling questions. For example, a favorite song lyrics. You can write down. You can write down the answer on your prompt journaling. So this actually sounds interesting though. Sometimes to let go of blank. What do you want more of blank? So you can do this every month, or your biggest dream. You can just answer it. Journal prompts. What place do you consider your home? How are you feeling today? So you can do this. It's April journal prompts. It's on my screen. So you can write this. You can answer this every month. And there are also available prompt journalings on Google or whichever you prefer. You can just write down. Just have a pen and paper on the table. Now another question of prompt journaling. Here we go. What are 5 good habits you want to build? If you continued life as you are right now, where will you be in 5 years? Are you happy with that? So those are examples of questions in the prompt journaling. Now, in terms of science, scientific backing, there are some research which supports the benefits of journaling in many ways. Like for example, according to the study published in the Journal of Experimental Psychology, found that expressive writing about emotional experiences can significantly reduce symptoms of depression and anxiety. So by the way, my references is available in my YouTube channel from this content. Another one, scientific research. Research published in Advances in Psychiatric Treatment suggests that journaling helps individuals manage stress by allowing them to process traumatic or stressful events. Another one, in terms of physical health. A study in the journal Psychosomatic Medicine indicate that expressive writing could lead to improved immune function in some individuals. Good health in the aspect of cognitive function. A study in Journal of Social and Clinical Psychology showed that journaling can enhance working memory and cognitive processing. You see? Journaling can be a powerful tool for enhancing our mental, emotional, and physical well-being with various methods available which is suited to any individual, any types and kinds of individual. So what I'm trying to say is whichever you prefer. Even scientific community has documented numerous benefits out of it. So having a journal and having a journal could help you in the most part in your personal development and health management overall. And to be honest, it also helped me, a lot. Because sometimes I do admit that I overthink whenever I encounter negative experiences. And I don't want that as much as possible because I want to have a good sleep. That's a priority to me. And journaling before going to sleep, writing it down, do help me a lot. Because whenever I think about it, those thoughts, negative thoughts, since I have come up with solutions which I've written down in my notebook, so I have something to argue with against my brain with my thoughts. And that makes me sleep. So, by the way, if you ever love this content today, this episode, you can share it to your family and friends. You can follow me in YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts, as well as in Amazon Podcasts. This is Anne of Reinforce Me Club. I do appreciate your time and have a lovely day ahead. Thank you.